And we're going to continue along the lines of dignity, professional ownership, and treatment. Now, I think I have something special for you, and I say this about everything. As far as if it's at the popbooks.com website and it's some type of commentary, poetry, feature, okay, I know that. But it's because, I put things on popbooks.com that I enjoy. I enjoy poetry. I enjoy comedy. I enjoy music, and a variety of music at different times, maybe even throughout the day. Yes, my favorite instrument, as some have come to know, and it's the same for them as well. Even though it's the piano, all the same, I can appreciate all the instruments. It's just that there are certain instruments where, let's say, I was sitting on a beach or something like that, and just wanting to enjoy the waves while reading a little bit, writing a little bit. Hey, I may also have some piano going on. See, that's the thing about it. You see, so. With that being shared with you, remember I told you earlier today when I kept looking at my website, popbooks.com home page, I was saying this section was missing, my Twitch, and as you can see, it's up now, and so I'm able to once again have you just look at it through your web browser. If you're visiting the website and you go to the homepage, you say, "Oh, James is online." So it looks like, yeah. See, it's even saying live, and it's showing what we're going into right now. See, dignity, professional ownership, treatment, and then I put the Sade pearls. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this before I go into the other areas of dignity and podcasts that talk about that subject, because on this one I won't be going into a podcast. I'm just going to focus on this article that I wrote in a few moments. But yeah, all this stuff is working. Okay, now here's Sade Pearls, and I posted this on January 28th 2021. Okay, and there are some, or should I say, there are several points in here that I think everyone, yes, even around the globe, can take something from it. You see, can treasure it, keep it in their reservoir, their mind, their brain, and mull it over. Chew it over or meditate over, whichever way you want to express it. I certainly express it in all three ways and more before. But again, please pay very close attention to this article, because many young persons, this would be the first time they ever heard of Sade. Isn't that interesting? To have such a talent. And you may be wondering, okay, I thought you said we were talking about professionalism and dignity today, and respect. Hey, by the time we get through with this article, me going through it, you will see exactly why I highlighted Sade Pearls in this one. Okay, a musician, they have, not only their skill and talent, but a persona that is developed over time for them. How people look at them, you see. How they even make them feel, you see. And so here it is, we're talking about dignity. And I'm mentioning a musician or singer from the past on this same topic, and so you're going to see why hopefully I did just that. Okay, now let's begin. And like I said, it's a short feature article, but all the same. Uh, Sometimes I do podcasts, and you've seen those animated videos that I put with it to make it real nice and inviting for you to listen to the whole thing, whether it's just a picture, a background, a thought, or quote from the Sage Poetic, or what have you. I didn't do this for Sade Pearls, but I always knew somehow, yes, even before this year was out, that I would highlight it again, you see, and turn it into some type of format that can always be there as a reference. So let me continue. Okay, I started off on this article with welcome perceptive readers to Sade Pearls and Music Lived. Have you ever wondered why music has a long-lasting effect on you? You may not have to think too much because you feel much. Sade Pearls. Sade is a singer whose music stays, excuse me, let me take a sip of my tea. No, it's not coffee, it's tea right now. And let me start over. Ooh, that was good. Let me know what kind. I'm drinking vanilla chai. Yeah, I'm drinking vanilla chai tea, just in case you were wondering. All right. Now, Sade is a singer whose music stays in the time capsule of your heart. Are you aware that Sade's music carries so much strength and meaning? It causes the young men of age to wake up from the immaturity of the teenage years. If they can set aside all that busy energy wrapped up in them. Here's a side thought on that. You know, during those teenage years, I'm just going to talk about the guys right now, but you know the guys are rough and playful, horseplay, as they said. And then there are also times where they may be drinking things they have no business drinking. They might even be smoking something they ain't got any business smoking. But I tell you what, if there's any music being played during those calm times that, you know, they were in deep thought or on the phone with somebody, then Sade's music might have been playing in the background as well. But one thing I can say is that there were different and even deeper conversations that even at that age, you see, young persons would have about just different things. And you can see how music touches off those conversations or touches on those conversations as well. And it's interesting because even if parents were happening to be listening at the time and just, you know, listening into the conversations that teenage boys might be having, it wouldn't be no surprise that sometimes even the mother might step in and have a thought or two and say, are you learning anything? You know, because of just the deepness and the subject matter of music. And Sade's music is on just that level. It's on just that level. I could go into more about it, but let's just go ahead and read this article, and we'll continue on. The above statement may be a passing viewpoint for some, but turns out to be a reality for others. Sade's music and performances over the years have been on a whole step of elevation higher, especially in tone. Now, let's get back to the young men and young women. Now, you will notice also I have this video embedded on the website where you can, once again, even click on it and go further and listen to all, you know, her categories and or catalog, should I say, of music. So let me just continue. Has anyone ever said You have to try this at least once in your life. I think I need to put an exclamation point there. A question mark there. Excuse me. I don't know why that turned into a period. Let me put a... Let me put a... Look, I'll correct the article. Let me read it the way I want to read it today. Look at me. I'm acting like you're in here. Oh, you are in here because this is live. Okay. Has anyone ever said, you have to try this at least once in your life? Sade's music belongs in this request. In times past, I would highlight several videos in these commentaries so you can receive a well-rounded view of the artist's singing style and performances. For this, I am focusing just on one video for you because it is well-rounded with Sade's pitch, tone, womanly beauty, and the power of her mind's singing thoughts. How hers travel. Sade's Pearls. This is a very moving video, and you can see this is the one from 2011. So feel free to, go there. You can go to the article or to the Sade's website, YouTube channel, and be able to play it there as well. And I brought out that Sade recent album features. Here it is. This far, order links are all here. See, a complete canon of work encased in a beautifully finished box set is available worldwide. And notice this. It says, a true testament to a body of work that through its evolution captured hearts irrespective, see, of age or creed. Isn't that interesting? That's right. So the stunning box set contains Sade's 6 studio albums to date. All right. And now I just saw the same box set. Okay, blah, blah. All right. Now, in the last paragraphs, Sade creative expression in product of culture. Sade's elegant look and cool sound have made her music's most stylish female star. Quoted from the Sophisticated Lady article, 80s period, by Charles S. Murray. See, and that's what I want to emphasize now. Now do you see the connection between our subject matter of talking about dignity as well today? Now, this was someone else saying it, Charles S. Murray. And this was written back in the 80s, you see. And what did he call it? What quoted from the Sophisticated Lady. When the last time you heard somebody called sophisticated? Maybe you called somebody sophisticated, but there you go. And put it this way, if sophisticated wasn't a word, Sade would have made it up. That's by people looking at it. Anyway, I always got to say something like that. Well, during the year of 2020, I highlighted Sade's videos to you, perceptive readers, in my ongoing effort to not only share great talents with you, but also to provide the sense of what humans are able to develop in knowing wisdom and love. When we are clearly able to express ourselves, there is a peace that comes with it. At the very least, you know what dignity is and why it should be respected in everyone. Be alive with consciousness. May you always keep these thoughts in your pearls of wisdom. Best wishes, James. Now, with that thought, yes, the song Pearls is about a hardship that a woman is going through. But all the same, see, now this is how you get to find out when you listen to my commentaries. I talk about pearls as well because there's a biblical, connection with pearls. And in this song, see, Sade actually calls out with much emotion and much passion the shortened form of God's name, of praise Jah or praise Jehovah, you see, but you can see why it's connected with that woman's life, what she was, going through and what she was enduring, you see. So, pearls, if you're thinking about dignity, you're thinking about God's kingdom and things of that nature, hey, there you go. So, anyway, I'm glad I was able to cover this with you on this Twitch live channel, Sade Pearls. And yes, I will be sure to upload this on every other type of network I can think of uploading it on, because of the simple fact that I told you I normally make a animation video or something with it, but I think this will suffice. This will do this article justice of what I wanted to share, at least today. And see, in the future, it may be another song, because I could go into different songs that if you hear them, you will probably say, no, I never heard singing like that. And see, and one of the things I'm going to tell you also is why, look at the videos, the ones where, we could consider it theatrical performances and stuff. Even notice the way Sade dances. It's a sophistication to it. And this is not to take anything away at all. Let me make sure I give props to also her band and her crew. I'm sitting up here talking. I say I wouldn't be surprised later this afternoon if I end up showing you or highlighting several of her videos on the website again, so that you can see what I'm talking about. The depth of feeling, the put it this way, much consideration and thought went into not only her music but her videos, that not only tell a story, but I can tell you what, those accounts and stories and things that she written about, there's more than one person, I'm going to say that have experienced those things. Not only Sade, but other people have experienced them as well. And as the old folks used to say sometimes, why don't you just sit down, be quiet, and listen? You might learn something. But see, that's the way the old folks used to talk sometimes. Anyway, thank you for being with me, and I'll be back a little bit later to share this other section on still talking about dignity. Okay, take care.